Hello Internet, gonna do a review of our 2008 Subaru Tribeca. This was my own personal car for a while. I bought it back in 2012, so we've had it for 4 years now. It had 35,000 miles on it when we got it, and now we're up to 115,000. And I'd have to say, knock on some wood real quick, it's really been a great car. We've spent the money on the maintenance along the way, the things that they've wanted us to do, you know, the dealership, when I say they, you know, the schedule maintenance stuff, and it's paid off. It's been a really reliable car, and we definitely are pushing it to kind of the limit of what it can do, since it's not really, you know, a true like frame on body. It's like unibody, with towing our trailer and all of our gear and loading up 5, 6, 7 people inside it. So our version is the 7-passenger version, which we needed, obviously. And I wanted something at the time that was comfortable enough to drive as like a daily driver that would still fit 7, that I could still afford. At the time, my budget was really just $20,000. And we managed to get ours, I think, for 22 with only 35,000 miles. It was a really good deal. I bought it in New Jersey. So the Tribeca's got kind of a crazy interior with the just the way the cluster looks, and I actually really like it. Ours got like the heated seats and heated mirrors, which is amazing during the winter. One thing that the car does not do well, despite being a Subaru and being all-wheel drive, is that it sucks in the snow, and we're on the 2nd pair of tires on the car, and it's still just as bad. So I don't know, it's just not very good in the snow. It gets bogged down really easy, which is a little disappointing, especially being a Subaru and all-wheel drive. I thought it was going to be better than it is, and it just isn't. That being said, the seats up front are pretty comfy. Ours are starting to get a little worn out, but it's pretty comfy. Second row is the same deal. It's pretty comfortable. This car is disgusting, though. This is what happens when 5 people are on the road, every weekend in it. Second row is pretty comfortable. The third row, as both my singer Matt and Allison, who spend most of the time back there, will tell you, is unbelievably uncomfortable and cramped. And I knew that when I bought it, and I just couldn't afford like a Chevy Traverse is sort of the competitor to this that Chevy had that I liked. The Traverse can tow a lot more, and it's a lot bigger inside. I just couldn't afford it at the time, which is kind of a bummer. So this was a little bit of a compromise at the time. So if you've got small kids, that's great. If you got adults, they're gonna complain and bitch every 30 seconds about it, which I get. I drive, I do all the driving, so I get to sit comfy, and I get why they get angry about having to be squished in the back. What year's ours? Ours is a 2008. So the ones that are newer, that have the weird front end that look like an Edsel, those take premium gas, but this car can run on just regular. Since I tow our trailer and we're really kind of pushing the car to its max, I run it on premium gas because it definitely runs a lot better and hauls better. So if you're, using it for what it was really intended for, which is clearly soccer mom kind of duty, then regular gas will run fine. The gas mileage isn't very good, though. You're gonna get 18 miles to a gallon around town, maybe 22, 23 on the highway. So it's not very good on the gas mileage front. It's got a little storage compartment underneath all of our fog fluid and my spare power amp. I know this review is a little weird because we're a band and we use it for traveling, so this is not normally what a Tribeca would be used for. But like I said, it's been a good car, and we've had it since 35,000 miles, and we're at 115 now. And it's been a good car. Like I said, we've spent the money on the maintenance, so it should be. We've done every oil change when it was due, and we did all the expensive major services as they've come up. So it's been great. I mean, we took it to Boston recently. We had a wedding in Maine in the spring. So it's been a great car. So that's our Tribeca. Thanks for checking out the review. If you have any questions, fire away, and we'll talk about it. So take it easy.